So, welcome to episode 4 of the least entertaining YouTube, whatever you want to call it. It's just me, no special effects, no nothing. It's just me, this thing, a guy talking about what he's going through. I am not a counselor, I am not a psychiatrist. I'm just a middle-aged man who is making his way through life and is getting to that point where I have a daughter who's in college, and I have a son who's about to graduate high school, and it's going to be just me and my wife. And I was going to say I'm definitely struggling with it more than she is. So at the end of episode 3, I was kind of hit in the face with the thought that this wasn't 100% about empty nest syndrome. And maybe it was more about the fact that my son is moving forward. He's joining the Marines. My daughter is moving forward. She's, in college, getting ready to graduate next year. She's going to be doing a internship this year. And my wife is also in school. She's got 6 months, 9 months left on that to become a pharmacy tech. Took me a second. Middle-aged man, what can I say? They don't always come just like that. So they're all doing things, right? Making changes in life and moving forward. And I'm not as much, I'm happy with who I am and where I am. They're moving forward, maybe I'm not. Now, I will say, I've thought about it for about a week. And I don't think that's all of it. That's definitely not all of it. I can say that for certain. That is not what I'm struggling with. It may be a factor. It may be part of it. And I can admit that. But it's definitely not all of it. I think at least half of it, if not the majority of what I'm going through, is just that change and the fact that my kids aren't really kids anymore. They don't need me. They are pretty much self-sufficient, or at least becoming self-sufficient pretty soon here. My son leaves for boot camp in 85 days, so less than 3 months. And so that's what we came to. My daughter still hasn't found that internship yet. She's still looking. I hope she finds it, because I know it means a lot to her and it would help her. If she doesn't, she'll be home, which I would enjoy, but I hope she finds one, and I'm sure she will. She's smart. She always excels at everything she does. So in this last week, I would say that my son has expressed some, I don't know if I call it pride, but he did mention a couple of times that when he finishes boot camp and he loses that recruit status in the Marines, that he will be a United States Marine, and he'll still be 17 years old. And he seems like he's pretty proud of that. So I like that. I sat around yesterday. I forget what I was doing. I was really just sitting in the living room, and he was playing video games. He's got the headset. He's playing with his friends. And you can hear him laugh and have fun, and I enjoyed that. So he's got a good laugh. I like it. So that was good. But he's still going to be gone soon. And I dread, not the right word. I'm not looking forward to it. That's definitely accurate. So what I have decided to do is try to move forward myself in some things. Not to match them, but just because I think it'd be good for me to stay busier. So one thing I think I want to try to do is I'm going to try to learn to play the guitar. I've tried a couple times. Got some basic chord knowledge, but I'd like to really kind of, something I've always wanted to do, and if I've got the time now, then why not? So I think I'm going to try to learn how to play guitar. Now, I also, I work out a lot. I like to stay in shape. I'm a big fitness person, and I have boxed and done MMA in the past, and I kind of made up my mind that I'm gonna fight again. Boxing. So those two things will keep me busy. You know, I've been boxing a lot just for exercise and training, but I think I want to try to get back and do another fight. That excites me. So maybe that'll help with my empty nest syndrome, whatever you want to call it, the feelings that I'm going through. Part of it is I just think I need to get a little busier, you know. Now, I am a firefighter, and in a month, I will be moving into a new position called a fire life safety educator, which means I will no longer be riding on a fire truck. I won't be putting out fires and responding to EMS calls and NVCs, motor vehicle collisions, accidents, wrecks, and things like that. What I will be doing is going to events, going to schools and giving talks and trying to educate the public on fire safety, how to stay safe, what they can do, you know, smoke alarms and things like that. I'll be giving out helmets and stickers and things to kids and trying to recruit younger people in the high school, showing them that there is a service out there that they can get into that doesn't require college, that doesn't, you know, it's just different than anything else. It's not college, it's not construction, it's not the manual labor. It's a physically demanding job, but it's a fun job. And that's kind of where I'm at. So I have that change coming. So I've been working on that a little bit. Thinking ideas I want to implement. And, you know, my wife's been studying a lot. She'll sit there at the table and she just goes over definitions and studies, and she's doing really well. I think she had 2 tests yesterday and she got 2 A's because she's really smart. That's where my daughter gets it. My daughter's also a straight A student, so she's gonna do really well. And that's where we are. So I didn't really come up with a whole lot of solutions for my, maybe I did. Time will tell. You know, we have to see. I'm gonna start playing guitar and start really looking for fights and start trying to move on and see what this next chapter of my story holds. That excites me a little bit, you know, not as much as having my kids around, but give it time, right? Give it time and we'll see. Hopefully, it's not going to replace it. I know that, but maybe it can help fill part of the void from being that necessary person in your child's lives. And, you know, if it does, then I won't have to do this anymore. And if it doesn't, then we'll just have to find some other way of handling it. So, again, not a counselor, not a psychiatrist, just a dude doing his thing, trying to move forward, trying to figure things out. And if you are another dude who is doing the same thing and maybe on the same path, trying to figure things out, man, best of luck to you. Connect. We can maybe we can talk about it. Maybe you can help me. Maybe I can help you. Maybe we can just chit chat. Who knows, man? So that's it. That's the 4 Quattro. The Quattro is out.